I enter the apartment. I take off my coat and throw it on the couch. I kick a tennis ball, which is on the floor. Lewis, who's watching The Bear on Hulu, looks up from the couch and he pauses the TV. So, was she busy? What do you think? I say. I take a seat on the couch. I stare up at the ceiling. Bro, sulking about it won't change a thing. You need to talk to your girl, Lewis says. I'm not talking about this. Bro, you can't blame her for being busy. It's her business. She has to be there. I take out my cell phone. I scroll. Shawn, you need to figure out where this anger is coming from. There's no anger. I'm telling you, it's gonna come back to bite you on the ass. Deal with this shit or there'll be a price to pay for. Fine, I'm not asking a lot. I just want my girl to spend time with me. Yeah, but you know why she can't, Lewis says. It shouldn't be like learning how to fly a plane. It's easy. Shawn, she's short-staffed. There's a flu going around at her restaurant. Instead of being whiny, help her. I know she's short-staffed, but she's still being unreasonable about all this. Lewis shakes his head. Bro, 2 months ago, you gave her the loan to start her business. I didn't know what I was investing in. She told you. She also told you it would be tough to get it up and running. Stop being smart. It's weird for me. You also knew Xavier was going to be one of her business partners. So, I'm confused why you're acting like this. I don't need a history lesson, I get it. Why don't you just admit what this is all about? You don't trust Regina. You don't trust her because of what Megan did. What? That's bull. Bro, she lied to you for years. And now, you're looking to judge Regina to the same standards as Megan, like a dick. I get up from the couch and walk away. You know I'm right. I walk back towards the couch. I trust Regina. She's the love of my life. We have a mature relationship. Bro, who are you lying to? I wasn't born yesterday. I know you. I trust her. End of it. Move on. I take off my tie and throw it away. All right. All I'll say is, there's a storm coming your way. I just hope you're man enough to handle it. Of course I'm man enough. Would a man be a member of the Facebook group dedicated to Notting Hill, the movie, if he wasn't man enough? Shit. Fuck. Ignore that. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna tweet that to shame you. I hate you. I head towards my bedroom. I walk in, I'm dressed in jeans and a t-shirt. Lewis takes out a tray of smoked ribs out of the oven. He puts it near the kitchen window to rest. Do you smell my delicious ribs? Regina taught me how to cook it. Damn, I wish I was the guy she dated. Great, I need you to do something for me. It's unethical, but it has to be done, I say. Bro, I ain't that Ben Stiller's will. I'm not getting stuck in the middle of your relationship. Not even for $500, I ask. Just because I'm a starving artist, it doesn't mean I'll do anything for money, Lewis says. All right, see ya. I look to head off. Wait, I was kidding. What do you want me to do? I'd literally kill for money. Okay, you belong in jail. What needs to be done? Lay it on me. Okay, so I want to trust Regina. I also want to believe there's nothing going on with her and Xavier. Then do that. It should be easy. I have to be sure there's nothing happening between her and Xavier. You want me to spy on her, don't you? Not spy per se. I just need you to go to a restaurant and spend some quality time watching her work. And when Xavier flirts with her, you want me to report back? You also want me to wear a wire, don't you? You sick bastard. Yes on the reporting thing. No on the wire thing. Can you do this? Bro, who turned you into this monster? I pick up a grape from the fruit bowl. I take a bite of it. I know it's not exactly ethical, but if you do it, I'll have peace of mind. Bro, when Regina finds out about this evil plot, and she will, she'll dump your ass. Do you want to risk that? I'm going to be stupid and say yes. You know, for a lawyer, you're pretty dumb. No one in their right mind would jeopardize a relationship like this. Well, clearly I'm not in the right mind. Bro, first step is admitting it. Now get your lame ass into therapy. Can you spy on Regina or not? I'll do it. But when she catches on to what I'm doing, what? What will you do? I'll throw you under the bus quicker than it takes Lewis Hamilton to turn a bend on the racetrack. Mature, thanks. Well, maturity is what I'm known for. Look, she starts her shift in half an hour. Message her and tell her you want to help her out today. Lewis takes out his cell phone and messages Regina. Done. I hope you know what you're doing. Yeah, I hope so too. I get up from the stool and head off. Lewis walks in. Regina's talking to a staff member. She sees Lewis and walks over to him. Well, look who's walked in. Surprised to see me? I know, one look at me and you lose all sense of awareness. I am surprised. Then again, that's because I asked you to help me out yesterday, and you said, and I quote, I'd rather stick sharp needles into my balls than work. I said those exact words. Damn, I'm lazy. Who would have thought? So why are you here really? I need money, Lewis says. I'm pretty sure Shawn pays all your bills, including rent, so try again. Why would you assume that? Because he told me. Damn, I'm a prisoner caught in lights. If you're gonna work, you'll work in the kitchen, in front of the house clearing plates. You step out of line, I fire you. All right, Miss Hitler. See, Lewis, phrases like that will get you fired. Don't make me do it. All right, just tell me what to do and I'll do it like I'm your slave. Yeah, you won't last more than an hour here. I'm gonna hedge a bet on that. Yeah, well, that just goes to show how much little faith you have, Lewis says. Lewis heads towards the kitchen. If that boy messes up, I'll slap him, Regina says. Lewis is working. Xavier stands in front of the house talking to Regina. Regina ends her chat and catches Lewis staring at her. She walks over to him. All right, what's the deal? I don't know what you're talking about, Lewis says. You've been staring at me more than usual. That's because you look stunning today, despite your hair being that greasy. I'm not buying it. 3 of my staff have told me you've asked questions about what Xavier and I are talking about. Look, Regina, I just want to fit in. Part of doing that is knowing what topics people are talking about. This shouldn't make me the devil. Listen, Dick, I'm suspicious of why you're here. So you're going to talk or I'll hurt you. Is that understood? Regina, it's all in your head. Why would you need to know what Xavier and I are talking about unless... I don't. I was just curious. That's all. Did someone put you here to find out what is happening between me and Xavier? No. Who would be stupid enough to do that? Oh, I don't know. Someone like Shawn? What? That is ridiculous. Lewis laughs. Regina grabs a knife from the counter. Do you want to live another day? Okay, this is not worth dying for. I'll tell you everything. Just put the knife down. Regina puts down the knife. Lewis takes a deep breath and then sprints out of the kitchen. Lewis runs towards the front of the house, but Xavier clotheslined him to the ground. Regina walks up to him. I'm going to enjoy this, she says. Regina kicks Lewis in the balls as he tries to get up. Start talking or there's more of that to come your way. What's it to be? I kind of like this beat down. Regina goes to kick him again. Wait! I'm kidding. No more. Please. Lewis surrenders with his hands. What do you want to know? Lewis enters the apartment. I'm sitting down reading a Batman comic book. Bro, how did it go? Lewis heads towards his bedroom without speaking. Regina walks into the apartment. Hey babe, what's... Up? Well, many things like you getting your brother to spy on me. I laugh as I stand up from the couch. What? Who told you that? Your brother. He told me everything, so don't stand there like a dick and think I'm not gonna buy all your lies. I'm not. Alright, it's truth time. Regina walks over to me. She looks menacing. I'm a little scared, I've gotta say. There's nothing that can make up for what you did. You were out of order, Shawn. I get that. Just let me explain why I did what I did. Just give me the chance. It won't make a difference, but go ahead. Start talking. Let me hear this shit. Okay, so as you know, I was married for 3 years to my college sweetheart, Megan. Great, we're talking about your ex now. We were on and off for years. It's mainly because we can never stop arguing. Regina takes a seat on the couch. You're painting the same picture as us. Anyway, I loved her to the point where I married her, but I always felt she had one foot out the door. Yes. I take a seat in the armchair. Get to the interesting point, she says. So, during our marriage, I got sent photos of her with another man. I can't help but feel like you deserved it. The photos were one-offs at the start, but then they increased and became regular. Did you confront your ex? Yeah, I confronted her, and she said the guy was her cousin. The guy wasn't her cousin, was he? Nope. Turns out the guy was her baby daddy. Regina is shocked for a second. Surprise? Wait, what? Are you saying you had a kid that wasn't yours? Did your ex trick you? The kid wasn't mine. I never knew about him. Turns out my ex gave birth to the kid when she was in high school. Wow, this story's complicated. Regina takes gum out from her purse and pops one in her mouth. I take a deep breath. So she couldn't look after him, so she let her baby daddy take care of their kid. But you didn't know any of that? Nope. Only found out because I got a private investigator to spy on her, which is why I confronted her. You must have been heartbroken. She kept vital information from her husband. She lived a separate life from you. That's not a marriage. That's not anything. Yeah, I agree. So I ended our relationship. Honestly, I would have had her killed, Regina says. Yeah, well, I didn't want to go to jail. So, can we hit a quick pause on this? I need to use the restroom. I'll be back. Hang tight. Regina gets up and heads to the bathroom. I pour hot water into a cup as Regina enters. Coffee? I ask. Nah, it's too late for that. Regina takes a seat on the stool around the kitchen island. Look, babe, I want to say I'm sorry for my actions today. It was stupid for me to get Louis to spy on you. Why did you do it? She asks. I don't know. I just thought because you were spending time with Xavier, it could lead to you getting back with him. Regina gets up and walks up to me. She looks me in the eye. Why would I want to walk away from you? You're the man of my dreams. Oh, that's bull, I say. Regina lifts my head so I can stare at her. You make me smile when I'm sad. I mean, who would want their girlfriend to be sad? I'd have to be a jerk. You put an umbrella over my head when it's raining? You'd rather get wet than let me get wet? That shows how deeply you care. Yeah, well, you matter to me. My heart flutters when we kiss or touch. I've never felt that with anyone. I feel the same. Don't tell Louis I said that. He'll tweet it and embarrass me. Shawn, I could never walk away from you. I'm glad we matter to each other. Look, I want us to move on from this, so I'll say you should have just told me about your ex. If I knew, I could have... I'm still heartbroken. What do you mean? She asked. The day I found out the truth about my ex, I told myself that I would never be taken for a ride again. Hence, you spying on me. Yep, that was pretty fucked up, Regina says. Oh, so you're telling me nothing is going on? You aren't having a secret chat with Xavier behind my back? 1, he's my ex-boyfriend. 2, he's the father of my kid. And 3, any man in a relationship with me needs to be able to trust me. It's that simple. Do you? I do trust you. It doesn't sound like it from here. I'm saying I don't trust Xavier. No, what you're doing is putting me in the same pool as your ex-wife. Well, can you blame me? You're all the same. You lie, cheat, and hurt people. Shawn, I have never hurt you. I've always been upfront with you. Yeah, well, it's all rosy at the start until it sinks like the Titanic. You know what? You don't deserve me. What are you talking about? I'm talking about how you're treating me. I don't think a man who talks to his girl like this deserves to be with that girl. Maybe you're right. So that's it? That's all you're giving to me? That's all you're laying down? You're the one pulling away. That's because I'm trying to get you to offer up some concessions to end our fight, but clearly you're not mature enough to want to do that. Clearly I'm not. What do you want to do? You know what, jerk? I want out. Yeah, well, maybe a break will be good for us. I mean, I want out of this relationship. It's clearly not healthy anymore. I was right. You're just like my ex. Fuck you, Shawn. Regina walks away. She opens the front door. She turns around to face an angry me. The funny thing is, you could have been my dream. You could have been my forever man, but you chose to throw me away instead. Regina walks out and slams the door shut. I stand looking heartbroken. Louis walks out of his bedroom, having heard everything. I told you this would end in a disaster. Louis sees tears coming out of my eyes. He walks over and pulls me into a hug. He consoles me the best he can. On this sad turn of events, we sound out. This was Be My Baby. All the characters were voiced by me, Smurf Brown. The show was written and produced by Joao Nsita. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Be My Baby. Please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and subscribe to the podcast on all your favorite podcast listening apps. That Love Podcast is active on Twitter at ThatLovePod and on Instagram and Facebook at That Love Podcast. Please share this series with your family and friends. Thank you.
Discover Be My Baby Episode 6, Season Finale, a thrilling audio drama that follows the journey of Shawn, a man determined to find his perfect match in the complicated world of dating. Accompanied by his brother Louis, Shawn realizes that his heart truly belongs to his ex-girlfriend Regina, whom he foolishly let go. Despite his efforts to win her back, Shawn discovers that second chances are not always simple to come by. Will he be able to put his past behind him and find true love? Don't miss the gripping conclusion of Be My Baby on That Love Podcast, available on all major podcast platforms.